How y'all doing? Should be coming up here. Hey, Eric, RC Glory, how you doing? Oh, what a day. It's been a good day. Good flying today. Tuco flew well. The test stream on my phone went well. Hey, Ray, how you doing, sir? Yeah, Ray, I'd get a booty for one of my EDFs, but man, I'm super superstitious for right now. I want to get more some fights in. Richard, how you doing, sir? Eric, Ray, man, not quite as nice as your stream from the beach, man. That was cool. That was nice. We have sunsets down here too that look just as nice as that. Hey, Eric. Oh yeah, man, the second shot, man. We had the Maduro or whatever shots, and man, that second shot, man, it wore me out. Hey, RC Glory, how you doing, man? Trying to be calmer and not as loud. Let's switch it to this. Yeah, it did. It worked. It worked well, Ray. It worked really well. You even got some planes in too. That's good for those diehards. Hey, JCB, Richard. How's everybody doing, man? Yeah, sitting here trying to get ready to go down to the fly-in. I just don't know what planes I'm going to bring. I've flown at that field. It's a nice field for flying. There's not any weird orientations, spots, or anything like that. Like, you know, if you're standing on runway, we'll call it runway right. There's kind of like an out of bounds area over there that they don't really want you flying over. It's like a concrete plant or something like that. And then straight ahead, you know, like where your pilot's straight ahead, there's a nature reserve. Hey, TNRC, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, have you posted new videos? I haven't checked your videos in a while. I tried to check everybody's videos the last couple of days. Randy! There's a nature preserve. That's where Dave Marshall, the RC Air Marshal, put his V900 into that nature preserve. But it's a nice field. It's a nice people, real nice people. That's what makes it great. I wish our field was like that. I'd like having pavement or grass. They got beautiful grass to land in, and nice pavement. Looking forward to going. My wife's even getting a little excited. We picked up a 12 by 12 pop-up tent just in case we need it when we're down there. But yeah, I took out my Flex Innovations Cessna 170 today and flew it. Had some nice landings with it. You know, I flew 2 batteries. Actually, it was like 1 battery and then maybe half a battery, because the guy, oh gosh, man, Pete was mowing, and I didn't want to be in his way when he's mowing, and I couldn't stay and help because I had Tuco, and you can't let him run loose because he'll chase mowers, and you know, hard telling. So we were breaking him of chasing mowers. After I mowed last week, I drove around and we had him out there, and Linda just no Tuco, and he quit chasing it. But yeah, it flew well, the Cessna. I was able to get it in the car. I just kind of tilted it on the side and put the nose in the little seat where the little seat goes. It stuck up a little bit, and then put my flight case in and my battery bag on top of it to lift up the fuse enough so that the horizontals weren't on the floor. Yeah, no Draco. Yeah, Draco should be right in that rack right there where my Grand Tundra is, but you don't see it sitting there. I was going to cancel that order. I probably come close to canceling that thing probably 3 times a day. In fact, if they had a place when you review your orders on the website where you could cancel it, I would do it, because I think you must have to call or something like that to cancel it. Because I was thinking of canceling it and getting something to take down to the fly-in to fly, but I don't really want to fly anything new down there in front of everybody. But I'll probably be videoing. You know, last time I went down, I videoed more than I flew. Video and spotted, hanging out with Kenny and Dave and the Farleys, Dennis and his sons. Hey, Dennis. Vance and Michael. It was a good time, though. Just trying to make sure the chat's going still. I was going to do something tonight, but ooh, Storm bent your mailbox over, broke the steel post, fixed it. Gee whiz, Randy. Sure someone didn't hit it? Yeah, it's like our street is like a little cut-through highway. Goes from 84, which connects Dothan and Enterprise, and it goes down to, there's some communities that are south of here, and it heads down to those communities. And so, I mean, it's a pretty heavily traveled, highway, during, the busy hours in the afternoon. Yeah, we had storms last night, man. It was a lot of rain and a little bit of thunder and stuff. Tuco was laying right right behind my chair, man. I could just reach down and pet him when I was sitting there on the computer. But yeah, it was beautiful today. It wasn't humid at all. It was, I think, in the 70s is all. It wasn't even in the 80s. It was nice. It's still not that humid yet. I got some beads of water on my water cup, but nothing like it was last Thursday. And my hacker, the aileron came completely off one side, and I fixed it. Hey, pay it forward. Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, I don't know. This live stuff, it's fun. I enjoy doing it, but I'm like, sometimes it's hard. It's a stretch to come up with things, but and if I do something, I can't really pay attention to the chat. So, but I saw Bobby's live stream. I didn't stop in, but like hinge repair. But I'm telling you right now, man, you use that Woodland Scenics foam tack. Get you a paintbrush and some water. Paint that in the hinges and the top and the bottom, and rinse your brush out in water. You're not gonna have to worry about your hinges, because in my hacker, the one aileron that hadn't been foam tack came off, and the other one didn't. And I didn't even hit it that hard. It just came in. It kind of, I was doing some 3D stuff low to the ground, and I came in too low, and it whacked it in. But I know Shay wasn't on last night, and then I went in and laid down a little bit. When I came up, GB, I didn't see he was on, but then at around midnight, I got the notice that his stream was live. So I feel bad. I wanted to catch it, but I was trying to think of what I was doing. I was messing around a little bit, trying to come up with something new, a new logo and stuff. I'm happy with the Jeff in Lower Alabama, but I'm trying to do something with my team, Let's Go Flying, so I'm working on that. Then, I got up a little after 5, came out, washed up and made coffee, and then checked the weather and started charging bats. Yeah, I just don't know, Pay. I got to wait and see what kind of planes I have left to take, because, I'm sure tomorrow's supposed to be pretty nice. The winds are supposed to be 10, so that means they'll probably be 12. So I don't know. I don't know if I'll go fly. It's going to be a crosswind, so 12-mile-an-hour crosswinds aren't fun out there. I've been flying in them. But I might just come up with something to do. I guess I make a control rod because the Hacker has carbon fiber control rods, and the one on the wing, the aileron that came off, it cracked. Must have cracked it because it was broke, or I mean, and I'm not gonna. I thought about just gluing it up and putting it in there, but I'm not gonna do it because I've got plenty of ailerons I can just, or wire I can just bend myself a new control rod. It's nothing fancy. It has on the servo, it has that little connector with the set screw. So shoot, I just need to put a Z-band on a piece of wire and stick it through there, adjust it, and screw it in. Put a little of the Hobby King Thread Locker 242. I love that stuff, man. That's the best, thread locker that you can use, man, on plastic. It doesn't hurt plastic at all. It's pretty easy to get off. You just kind of heat it up a little bit. It dries to like a real thick, sticky paste. And, like the little C-clips on the wheels and stuff, just a little dab there and stuff. And sometimes on set screws, like when I tighten set screws for servos, once I know I've got it pretty much perfect, I might put a dab on that. But it just takes a dab. It works. Eric, cooking. Yeah, I hadn't eaten yet. We had, I don't know, grilled some chicken, some macaroni. I had some macaroni and cheese, homemade macaroni and cheese. Haven't eaten any chicken yet, but I'm fine. Got my Spike the Likes juice. I was going to try to show a video off the computer because I think I've been working on the desktop where you can view it. In fact, let's see, how can I set this up? Let's see, I'm going to go like this. You're not going to be able to see that. I'm going to hit this. Come back here. Here. That, and let that run for a while. That's Linda. That's Linda there. This is Pier Park at the beach. I took these pictures like over a year and a half. And I used to go down every Tuesday night to the Comic meetings. And I was down there on the weekends to fly because literally where we flew, I could walk to Pier Park. So I used to park over behind Toasty Pier Park. Hopefully you can hear the music and everything. That's enough of that. I just wanted to test that out. And then let's go back. And let's cut back. And then let's get this up there. There you go. That's that. Oh, so it was okay, so the volume was loud on the video. Okay. That's good. Sorry. Yeah, because I thought it was loud, like when I was listening to it. Okay. Yeah, on that scene, I'll turn the. Yeah, I apologize for that, guys. I should have done a test stream, a private stream, and tested it instead of testing it on live test subjects. Sorry. Not that I plan on doing that, but I just thought if there was maybe some video or something we wanted to see, like on somebody's YouTube channel or something like that, I could pop it up with that. Because I deleted my scene where I had the Google as the the app in the window with my picture up here in the corner. Yeah, sorry about that. Live test subjects. Hey Roach, how you doing, Sir George? 3-year-old a bath. I think I'll stick with trying to give Tuco a bath. He's fun to give a bath. Yeah, I'm interested in the new Aeros Glider TNRC. I think we talked about that on, I don't know, I think Dave's stream. Yeah, it looks good because I was going to get that the FMS, the was it 7 ASW 17 or 28, but I've got some nice gliders that I like flying. That Casendo Advance, man, I think catches thermals great. And then for the big ones up there, I've got right above the Cirrus is the Radian XL. I like that glider. I mean, people don't like it, but it thermals well. It's easy to see. Man, when that thing starts getting sucked up and disappearing quick, man, it's like you gotta dive it down and pretty much use full power to get it out of a thermal. That thing is just like. I thought about taking a glider today, but I thought, yeah. I've kind of gone through a phase, man. Hey, Richard or Raymond, how you doing, sir? I used to take like 13, 16 batteries and fly 16 flights, but now I'm more interested in getting quality flights instead of a lot of flights. You know, I want quality, well thought out quality flights. Man, today I was landing well today. Man, I took the little cut wing cub that you can see right there. Took the E-flite clip wing cub, and man, I tell you what, man, I love that plane. The landing gear, everybody had problems with the landing gear. I didn't until I lost orientation and I whacked it in and stripped the landing gear completely off it. Yeah. I don't really like. Let's see, what do I have that's got ASX as far as a glide? I can't remember. The XL has a ASX in it, but the gains are down low, and like the clip wing Cub has ASX, but the rates are real low in that. And I'd get new landing gear for it. I might have to. But they used to have it on sale every once in a while, but now they don't. Man, that thing is just a blast to fly. It's fast on a 3-cell. It'll do just about anything. The wind was pushing it around pretty good today. Yeah, it was... But I had to go because I didn't go the other day when it was perfect. What did I do? Oh, I went and had lunch with Linda. You got to take care of that kind of stuff. And then Saturday was perfect. God. But I decided Saturday. Hey, what's up, Wes? How you doing, sir? Looking forward to coming down and seeing you, man. We've been talking about it off and on. Saturday was perfect, but I went and spent the day with Linda doing stuff. Oh man, if you guys haven't seen Wesley's, he's got a video of the P-47, a giant P-47 that he took down there at Top Gun, man. You got to check his video out, man. That plane is just awesome, man. It makes everything, you know, it's a 1/3 scale P-47, 12-foot wingspan, 55 some horsepower motor. It takes a crew of 3 just about to get it up and run it and stuff. Yeah. Wesley and Lori, they're real nice. They're just as nice in person as they are, and Papa Boozer too. Yeah. Oh, so you got more vids of Big Balsa. That's good. Yeah, that's what I like going to events, man. That's like when I came down for the Toys for Tots. You know, I shot more video than I did flying. Hey, what's up, Con? We'll make you a blue too. I just like seeing people blue. I like blue. Hey, Dave, how you doing, sir? Are you going to have my viewer? I hate to ask, but is the viewer going to be down at the Wesley thing? Because I was thinking of trying to make something up. Ooh, sick. Wow. That's not good, Wes. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, you're in for a world change here once you get the little baby in the way and stuff. But yeah, one doesn't slow you down too much. It's when you have more than one, man. Then it's like yeah, you think one's not so bad. Let's have another one, and then it's like yeah. Yeah, yeah. It's just I think we're coming down. We should be there about noon on Tuesday, around midday, just like we did last time. I imagine traffic's going to be a lot worse this time because you're going to have all some vacationers and stuff. Yeah, because 10's not so bad, man. But was it 75 coming down there, man? Oh, okay. Dave, oh, that's right. You're coming down. You're coming down a little later this time, aren't you? Yeah, it's no big deal, Dave. I was just kind of. I mean, because it'll be nice. It'll work well. I just kind of hold my hand under there now. And Linda. Thinking more about Linda, but she hasn't been out for a while to film the video. It's like, I don't think I want to go today, or which is fine, because heck, she's got things she need. This is a gardening season and stuff, and she's really into that. So, Raymond, I live in Lower Alabama, baby. About I don't know, like 19 miles to the border, 16, 19 miles to the Florida border. You get to Panama City Beach in like an hour and 20 minutes on a good day. I'm talking the beach, not, the outskirts of the beach. yeah. If I had access to a nice RV like that, Wes, I wouldn't care if it was an air mattress on the floor, or a poncho liner and a sleeping bag on the floor. But yeah, we're staying there at the Best Western again. So I was thinking of doing a tent, but when she decided to come, which I'm kind of glad, man. Roy, how's it going, man? Your trailer's set up pretty nice, Wes. I thought that was pretty nice. Wes has on his RV trailer in the nose. He has a little air conditioning unit in there and stuff, so he can go in there and chill out, or whatever it is Wes does. Whatever they do. Nah, not Mobile, Dave. I'm right between Enterprise and Dothan, south, north of just Wicksburg, just in the Wicksburg lower area and stuff. Yeah, I go right down. What is it? 167. I can't even remember I can't remember the name of the highway. That's how bad it is tonight. But man, I've almost canceled my Draco order about 3 times a day. I'm just glad you can't go to your order and then click cancel, the cancel button, because I would do that, man. And I thought about calling them today, or not so much today. I've kind of didn't want to cancel it. And I thought about buying something else to bring down the fly, because with the my Arrows F-15 being out of wacky, I need a right rear landing gear, man. That's what I need. The little motor doesn't quite work right, and the gear is bent. It's bent, there's a hole down there and it's bent. Hey, Chris, sorry, man, when I was doing my test. No, I live between Dothan and Enterprise. I don't live in Dothan, Alabama. No. It takes about 30 minutes to get to Dothan and about 30 minutes to get to Enterprise, 30, 40 minutes to get to both of them. I'm in the center and south of 84. Kenny, how you doing, buddy? Roach Mafia. Yeah, it's yeah, I was gonna show my hacker tonight, but it's like, yeah, I don't know what EPA foam, I don't know what you call it. It's just a profile, 3D profile plane, and I finally got it fixed. Paul, how you doing, sir? Nah, that's all right, Chris, man. Mine will be here soon. It's going right on that stand right there where my Grand Tundra will be sent out to the steel building. Yeah, yeah, Twin Otter, man. Wes and Papa, they did a otter on water, a water otter video. And man, that otter just flies nice, man. That's a nice flying plane. I almost bought that because I like the props. I like the way the props look. But I don't know. I've been trying to be good, man. Trying not to buy a plane. I even got a compliment saying, you know, that I've been doing really well. And I'm like, I want another jet. Oh, the big Trent? Yeah, that's nice. That's nice, Wes. That thing looked great, man. That would be a blast, man, to do some, you know, maybe get some low bounce Dubros on it or something. But you know, you can land that thing so nice and soft. My haircut's driving me nuts, man. No, I had to get a haircut because I need one next week, so I got one this week. Yeah, otters are always fun, man. But yeah, it's just repairs. I'm pretty much caught up on all the repairs so far, except for I need a servo for my 850 Pitts, and I was going to order that. Kind of disappointed, man, because Hobby Zone showed the rear gear in stock, and I ordered them. It's been a week now, and it hasn't shipped, so I'm a little bummed about that. I was hoping I could get it fixed. Yep. Yeah. That's what I try to do too, Wes. Used to low bounce fingers when I land. Because the guys, they'd always get the low bounce Dubros for all their planes, and I would stick out on the Flintstone tires that came with them. You know, except for like when you bounce a land and you can't get away with it, you know, where they could, you know, if you weren't watching them land, you know, you could hear somebody clunking it in, and they'd give you a rash of crap. Because that's all we used to do out there. Is we had a blast. Yeah, Eric Quinn was watching one of my videos where I got the Valiant stuck in a tree, and that brought back a lot of memories about their flying with the guys. Rick, if you stop by, buddy, I appreciate it, man. Draco, my Draco is missing in action. Wild Bill, how you doing, sir? Like I said, man, it's supposed to. I still can't. It's supposed to be right there on that PVC rack. That's where it's going to live. But I can't wait. It's going to be good. Woo! Painting up your timber, yeah. That's good, man. Lori, you and Lori, what? Man, that's going to be fun, man. Having a child, man. Yeah, but Wild Bill, but it's a dry heat. Isn't that what's in a convection oven is a dry heat? Time for some Spike the Likes juice. Ooh, 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 ooh. It's not going to last long like that. Hadn't had any Spike the Light juice since last Thursday night. Nice. It's nice, Dave. NX10 S2200 charger, 2.6L 5000 battery, G2 packs, and the Draco. Sweet. No, Chris, I don't need a Draco to fly at the fly-in. I've got plenty of planes. In fact, I'm gonna tell. If I'm thinking of taking the GT, I don't know what kind of room I got. I'm gonna have. I don't know. Probably. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what planes I'm gonna take. Thinking I might take the F-16, but that front landing gear, man, my front landing gear bends real easy. Which is probably good, or else I'd have broke it off, because I got a video I hadn't posted yet where Tuco was running loose, and he was doing good. He wasn't coming on the runway or anything like that until I got ready to land with the darn F-16. And if I'd have put the 360 video in it more, you could have. In fact, I think I did cut it in where you can see he's out in front of me to my left, and I was going to come in towards me on the runway, and I just took my eye off, and the wind was gusty that day. It was gusting pretty good, and I just barely clipped the top of the hayfield when I was coming in, and it shot me down. But I just straightened it up and put it down and did another go around on the landing, and it was perfect. It just makes I don't know, man. I don't like when I do stupid mistakes. You think I'd be used to stupid mistakes? You know, I've been doing them doing stupid mistakes since for almost next month it'll be 64 years I've been doing stupid stuff, so you think I'd be used to it by now, but no. Wow. Yeah, it's like when I had the opportunity to travel to one of those desert places, in the Mid East, and my God, I never felt anything so hot in my life, man. It would be like a 30, 40 mile an hour wind, and 100 some degrees, and man, it just felt like you were in a blast oven. That wind was not cool at all. Even the shade wasn't much help. If you get shade. Mowed the yard with a jacket on. Yeah, I think Linda tonight when she got home, she was out measuring the grass with the ruler to see if it's time to mow. Now we mowed Saturday, so we got a lot of rain this week, so I don't know. I never decide if it's good to mow. I always wait for Linda to tell me, because like the yard is her thing. I'm just surprised she lets me mow the backyard. There for a while I was banned from all mowing. I can't, still weed whack, because I got a nice gas, 2-cycle weed whacker, but I've cut plants down, flowers and things like that. Not on purpose, not intentionally. Yeah, Dave, I don't know, man. Those guys, yeah, go there. I'm telling you what, man, it's just. Very stressful place. Yep, very stressful place. Very stressful. That's all I'll say about those. And I wasn't even, yeah. Yep. They don't really do RC over there, but man, I was trying to think if there was something big. What was I working on? Well, this week I just worked on I put the nose gear back in. When it pulled out of the Arrows F-15, there's a plastic tray that the gear screws into with 3 screws, it broke one of the screws out of the plastic out of the plastic tray and broke a piece off the plastic tray. So I glued that back in with foam tack. I don't know if that was smart or if that was good or bad, but it's in there. It's in there pretty solid. And then the one screw that was, pulled out of the plastic, I just went and got a sheet metal screw and cut it down so where it was, about the same length as the other screw, and just self-tap that in to the broken out piece of plastic. So it's held in there pretty. It's good and tight, and it didn't damage the front gear that I could see. I don't see it's bent at all, and it would close. I could just push it down there, and it would go. So, and the back gear, the right gear is the one that got broke. The left gear, nothing happened to it. It didn't even come loose. It was fine. I was watching that video in slow motion of the impact. Man, it hit hard. I think it hit harder on the right side than the left, but the left gear is what got bent. I just don't. Of course, the hay was kind of tall, and then the ground is rough under, so it might have been a high spot in the ground. But Pete was mowing today. He started mowing today. I got out there, the grass was long. Even the runway needs cut too for EDFs. And Pete, the guy that cuts the grass today, he doesn't usually mow the runway, but I can go out there and I'll just hop on the mower and go out and mow the runway before I start mowing me. Wow, Walmart distribution center in Wisconsin, $20 an hour, and can't get people to work. Yeah, that's what we need. Yeah, I would get Tuco out here, but yeah, he was outside with me this afternoon. The garage is it's got a lot of flies in it out here, so she doesn't want the door open. I think she's worried about the house flies coming out in the garage and not knowing how to act without AC. Huh? Wooden helicopters on a heli? Yeah, but some states are still giving pretty good benefits. If you're unemployed from the corona reason. Say around here, man, less and less people are wearing masks, and they're starting to stare at you when you go. Like the gas station I stop in, when I go flying, they've taken down their plastic shields that they had around the counters. I guess they didn't like the bullet deflection when they have to defend themselves and shooting through the plexi. Wow. How could you turn down that, man? Clearing up mines from the oil fields. Oh. Yeah, when I was over there, man, there would be we were out in the country, and a mine had gone off pretty close to the road in this little dirt brick village, and traffic had stopped, and they were routing people around the road, and then then somebody else hit another mine while we were sitting there, man, and you could feel the concussion from it and everything, but nothing hit the car or anything, but you could feel the concussion from the blast, though. Those concussions are wicked from the blast, man. I can kill you just as fast as getting hit with something. Yeah. Yeah, so I noticed, I don't know, maybe it's just I don't know if can't find stuff, but I noticed like sometimes if I post a video on the RC Pilot Lounge Facebook group, it gets deleted or I can't find it anymore. I don't know what the criteria is, that he uses. But like in my Grand Tundra, I was just kind of made a play on words about Draco, and the video disappeared, man. It was up for like about 6 hours, and then it disappeared. I wasn't making fun of Draco in any way. I was just, I've just been flying my big stall planes and waiting for Draco. Oh, the Cessna 170 today, man. Oh, that thing, even in the wind, man, that thing just would come. It was just. This is just as nice landings as when I had the GT doesn't have any kind of gyro in it or anything, and I understand, the Cessna has the Aurora 8, but I like how that, I mean, you never ever feel like that you're fighting the gyro in the flex stuff. And I know, the only reason I say that, I know on some planes where I notice you're fighting ASX, is like if you do verticals, because I do a lot of vertical stuff, and then I know sometimes it'll ASX will fight you a little bit, but maybe it's just it's in my mind. But yeah, well, I had Tuco. Tuco was out loose. He was loose through a couple flights today, and he did really, 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 really well. Hey Wayne, how you doing, buddy? I agree, Kenny, man. That's what I was thinking of doing, man. I was going to cancel Draco and get an RV8 and get it in time to take down there to the fly-in. Because I plan on bringing my Radio Master, and I don't know if I'll bring a Radio Master planes or bring something down and set it up on Radio Master. Because I want to do flaps, and in fact I saw a video on how to do it, but I didn't have my radio and I didn't do it. Because I was thinking that, like the next jet I get from Free Wing. Hey Taruni, Jeff, yeah, thank you. Thanks for coming by, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, if you leave comments in the videos, man, I like comments and stuff, and I mean, it doesn't have to be good comments. You can, people poke fun at me and stuff, man. I do stupid stuff. I got a lot of stupid videos out there. Heck, I probably have 1,500 videos out there, and I'll tell you what, in the early days, I deleted a lot of my first videos. The first video I posted on YouTube of a plane, I took a BlackBerry Curve. Remember when they were the rage? And I had taped it to my fuselage of my Radian glider and flew it around the field, and I had that video up there for a while. But because I used to fly at lunch at work on Fort Rucker, and I took all those videos down. There's probably 30 or 40 of them. I took all those down just because I didn't want to show Fort Rucker. Nobody asked me to or anything like that. I just thought, the more I thought about it, the more I thought about it, Oh, you got the HSB, Raymond? You got the HSD Cessna? That thing is nice, man. Ah! Oh, yeah, the extra 300, Kenny? Yeah, my extra 300 is right. It's right above my head right there, the tail. But it's the Gen 1. I ordered it as soon as I could. Just like the Cessna 170, the Flex Cessna 170 that I have. My buddy Rick that I bought it off of, he ordered it as soon as it was available. So they're pretty much Gen 1 Flex planes. But I haven't had any problems. And the Cessna 170, I'm just flying it off two Spectrum satellite receivers is all I've got on that with the Aurora. And I always fly in 3D mode. just because I want throws, man. I want elevator, because it's like, because I do a lot of low vertical stuff, man. And if you don't have it in 3D mode, man, you don't have enough elevator to get out of trouble. Nice, Eric. Yeah, I saw my boss, man. When I went and ate lunch with Linda the other day, I saw my boss at the PX, which is like a Walmart. It's got a food court, and he was in there eating lunch, but I didn't really talk to him too much. He was with somebody. I haven't gone over and talked to him, but you know, he's like, "Hey, buddy, how you doing, man? Doing your YouTube stuff?" Because I had one of my Jeff in Lower Alabama shirts on, stuff. I said, "Yep, having a blast, man, and don't miss it. Don't miss it at all. I'm sure they don't miss me any." Hey, John, how you doing, Nance, man? What's up, buddy? Yeah, I feel bad. Everybody's got Dracos, you know, but I mean, I don't feel bad. It's not like, I mean, now, by the time everybody got Dracos, everybody was tired of watching Draco videos, so they're not doing well. But John VHF RC, he put up a maiden of Draco where GB did the video work. It's a nice video, man. You know, he uses flight modes and stuff, and he was explaining them and everything. You know, John's an excellent pilot, man. GB knows his way around a can. I feel bad I missed his stream last night, but I was beat. And Shay wasn't on last night. I thought that was kind of funny, because I would have missed his too, except for the last 5 minutes. But I'm gonna have to go hit the bell again on GB's channel, because it used to always pop up. It didn't pop up till like midnight my time. It popped up and said, you know, GB Linden is live, you know, like 5 hours ago or whatever. And I'm like, what the hell? What good is that? Hey Brian, how you doing? Yeah, man, that Freewing F-35. I'm just a sucker for F-35s and F-22s. Oh, you selling your Draco, Nance? Yeah, it's just what, you know, after flying the Grand Tundra and the Cessna and stuff, I mean, they do this, you know, I mean, it's the same, it's not the same as Draco, but, you know, I mean, in fact, they're all, you know, like the Grand Tundra, you could, you know, it could do 3D stuff, so can the Cessna 170. You know, they're probably more capable than Draco. But man, like John's video, what was great is they had the, you know, just like the cumulus clouds in this scene right here. They had those kind of clouds, man. Little white puffy clouds, the bright blue sky like that, and the red Draco going around. It was a great video, man. Just to watch, you know, the video. You can mute. You know, no, you don't want to mute John and GB, man, but it just looked great. Yeah, I understand, John, man. Yeah, Eric, I noticed when you were, I mean, even that parking lot road has a crown, man. Those crowns are horrible. I mean, you get a plane off on one side of the crown, man, and it just wants to do like a right turn and go. Because I fly off the roads. All the crappy little asphalt roads around here in the country, man, they're all crowned, and they got these big ass reflectors in the center. So, in the best case example of it is I was trying to think what planes I made off the roads. The air tractor I made an off a road with the crown, and it's just like that's great, Eric. Hope you have great weather, man. Hope you guys have a good time. Yeah, the HSD. That looks like a nice Cessna, man. I'm just a little leery of, the field I fly on tricycle gear. If I was still flying off of Toth, if you go look at my old videos, that I'm flying at the Toth stage field, man, the big asphalt and pavement, and man, that was perfect, man. Those runways were. I knew at the time that we were flying there, that I was lucky and fortunate to be able to have that kind of a runway to fly off of. I never took it for granted. Yeah, you got that crown, Eric, that crown in the road. And then when you start making, steering corrections, it does, it just doesn't take anything to get it to go. Start banging the wing edges. Yeah, that's nice, Roach. If you got room on the side where you can, yeah. But like ours, because if it didn't have those reflectors, the reflectors down the middle, man, they stick up about probably 3/8 of an, just big enough, like when the landing gear hits it, it goes whoppa whoppa. It just makes it go all out of whack, man. It's just all out of whack if you hit the reflector. I don't know, Raymond. I think Draco's a big deal for a couple reasons. One, it was a real amazing stall plane. Two, it's got the landing gear that have never been on an RC plane before that you could buy. Yeah, I think that's reason number two. Number three, it's got the cambered wing, and that's something you don't normally see on a out-of-the-box foam plane. And just some of the other features, I'm hoping the wing locks and the snap assembly, the tail wheel, just to name a few. I'm not even talking about the smart crap, but it's like what's the Carbon Z Cub is what, $499, so you're paying an extra $100. What do you get for an extra $100 from the Carbon? I had the old Carbon Z Cub, which to me, it's $100 difference. I think it's there in the Draco for the landing gear, for the tail wheel, maybe for the ease of the wings. You don't have to there's no struts for the wings. The fact that supposedly you can take the horizontal off if you need to. We got these lizards that are maybe about 7 inches. We got 2 of them. They live right over down here, and it's funny. It's like they were having a little powwow right here. I got a bucket right here. They were having a powwow right there. One of them's under my tool cabinet over here. The other went across the garage over here. And now he's walking across the top of the garage door. He's going to come down. I don't know. I could kill him because they don't fear me at all, because I've never harmed them or anything like that. I figure they eat bugs. They do occasionally make it in the house, and then in the house it's all bets are off. We catch them and get them out. That's not one of the big ones. That's one of the little ones. It's just funny, man. You see them. And the frogs and the lizards will get on your screen, on your windows and stuff, and they'll be up there catching bugs. Man, I could cut him in half if I opened the garage door right now. It's like Tuco, he didn't even care about him and stuff. If we had a cat, I'm sure the cat would hunt him. Yeah, but $600. To me, it's like some of the EDFs are overpriced. I mean, I thought the SU-30 was overpriced when it came out. And it's just like, you want to talk about overpriced, look at the F-16, 80 millimeter F-16. You know, because like my F-16 video that I haven't posted yet, you know, I kind of joke about that, you know. I mean, just give me a good old 209, because Motion had that on sale when I bought it. You know, it's the Generation 1 Free Wing F-16 6L. It was on sale for like $219. You know, it doesn't have the high performance stuff in it or the great landing gear. $219. What does the new F-16 do that doesn't do? You know, and you can't tell me once it's in the air you're not going to see all the bits and pieces and the cool stuff. But exactly, Matt. That's what I'm saying, man. That free wing F-22 520. You know, I would order that, but my buddy, he had a lot of he bought every new EDF as out. He had a lot of 90s, and then he finally quit buying 90s because they just take up so much room. And I agree, man. And when you get you know, like he brought his planes to the field in a pickup truck with a topper. You get a couple 90 EDFs in there, and that's about it. He didn't have shelves or anything like that. But, you know, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I agree, Roach. That's why we don't do anything to them. I mean, I've kind of got a theory about the snakes. You know, like rattlesnakes, copperheads, they're dead. But, you know, any other kind of snake, you know, I mean, I might relocate them. I might encourage them to leave. But I got a rat snake living in my steel building. We don't know if he just comes in there in the winter, but you know, we've seen him a couple times in there. You know, as long as he doesn't, you know, when I open the door, you know, it's got like a garage door. If I open that garage door and he plops down at my feet, you know, then it might be time for him to go. But we've thrown him in the woods behind the house, and he's come back. He likes it in there. But I figure he's got to keep the field mice from getting in there, because I haven't seen any mouse droppings in there since he's been in there. I haven't looked at the boat. Power boats don't interest me, TNRC. They just don't interest me. I have no interest in now, I want a boat because I'm going to rig it up as a snag boat for like if my sailboat ever goes wacko again. But since I got to swap my receiver batteries out before I go out again. It uses 4 AA's, and it's got a switch, like a flashlight switch. So it's not like, you know, like if you leave the batteries in there, it's not going to drain like it does in a plane. Yeah, Eric. Yeah, I keep waiting, you know, like when I walk around, because I take Tuco for walks in that field, man. I'm always real cautious, because I know, you know, just because I've lived in the country my whole life, man, I know rattlesnakes will migrate from one patch of woods to the other through a hay field, man. Snakes will migrate through it. So it's just like I'm always kind of leery when I walk through tall grass, in the south especially. I don't think I have to worry about gators there. There's a river that's, you know, like when I'm flying to my right where the helicopters, you see you know, I call it the Chinook Highway there. But I don't think you have to worry about gators up there. Now, just right down the road from my house, you got to worry about gators. There's a river there that's got gators in them. Guarantee you got gators in there. We've kayaked and canoed in that thing several times, man. And you see them. Usually you see them laying up on the bank or on a tree limb. Or you can see their slides coming down into the river. Yeah, Wayne, I know that, man. Yeah, since I'm retired and stuff, yeah, it's just like, I just figure, Hey Keith, how you doing, sir? Keith Christie in the house. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I mean, I look at my planes, and I fly them. I mean, every plane in that rack behind me I flew. Today, in fact, the plane that hadn't gotten flown the most is probably the Clipwing Cub, and that's just because, hey Mickey, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, you're at the office, man. You're not working from home, man. I bet you hate that. I liked your home office, man. I thought that looked pretty rad there, man. That was pretty good, Mickey. I could have used you tonight, man. It's just like, I'm just like, you know, about ready to break out the juggling balls, you know, except for I'd probably knock my Spike the Likes juice over and stuff. Man, flew the F-15 today. Had perfect hand tossing. Man, it's a hand toss. The hand toss went so well that I was watching it instead of grabbing the ailerons and elevator stick. I was just watching it, man. It just went off just perfect, man. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just, you know, I mean, I've had a ski boat. I didn't really care for it, but my sons, they wanted, you know, so we got a ski boat. You know, sailboats. That's what I like, my sailboats. Terrain! And I had like a 18-foot Buccaneer sailboat, man. That thing was just like a bass boat, man. It had to put a trolling motor on the back, and we were out there fishing and stuff. And you could stand on the bow, and we were catching fish, and the guy out there had a real nice new Ranger bass boat, and he goes, damn, man, he goes that boat works really well for fishing. I said, it sure does. Yeah, they wanted jet skis, you know, personal watercraft, so I got them personal watercrafts. I got them kayaks. They had fun in them, though. I just thought it was funny. But teenage boys, you know, and they're expecting jet skis and they get kayaks, you know. I don't know, man. Might not have been the going to the pub. Nice, Mickey. That's one thing I miss at work that got the corona killed. It was like once a month, man. They had it was called the right arm night, where you bring your, you know, the boss is supposed to bring the right arm person to, you know, the club at the bar at the landing there, officers club. It used to be the officers club, and you know, they had free hors d'oeuvres and beer and stuff, and then they would had a bunch of giveaway stuff and stuff, and it was good. One of the retirement investor companies sponsored it. That's where I got this grand prize right here, man, my Yeti. And I've got some foam cups inside so that beer bottles or beer cans fit right inside there. And this thing keeps beer cold out here in the Alabama summer, so I can just put it in there. Oh man, Draco. Man, I was going to mount my GoPro 360 and the Max in the cockpit and get some nice shots. But editing that 360 videos, man, I tell you, it's a pain in the keister. Especially a plane, following one of the jets around. Like I got a 360 video of the EDF. But when you're editing it on your phone, you're editing it in a low resolution video. So you're looking at a plane, trying to see a plane, you know, when it's flying around, and you got to position the 360 world to focus on the plane and follow it around. It's kind of tough. I'd post the videos up of it, but The only difference between what I get with my regular video and the 360 video, it looks the same. If I get different looks, I post it in there. In fact, I would have posted the F16 video that come up today, but I fell asleep last night, and I figured, yeah, I'll just wait. Because this time of year, people don't watch a lot of videos. But going live on the phone works, but it's weird. It's like it's not quite the same each time. So I'll probably test it again, like maybe next Monday. Because Tuesday we'll pack Monday night and leave Tuesday morning to head to the Pilot Ryan fly-in. Yeah, Mickey, that's great, man. Uh-oh. Wow, that's cool. The little lizard coming down the garage door, man, he just did a 3-foot drop onto the electric eye that closes and opens the door. He jumped down on it, and now he's off. But he's in the land of the big lizards now. So I imagine big lizards eat little lizards. That was just perfect here. God, it was perfect. I was thinking of going fishing. Going down to the pier and fish off the pier. Might do that tomorrow. Nah, I can't because I got to get my fishing stuff up and I won't have time to get it ready. Wow. Yeah, I used to charge. Hey, Joseph, how you doing, sir? Mr. Ramsey. I used to charge at night. Now I kind of charge in the morning and you know, I mean, I can get out. Like here lately, Tuco has not been liking this brand of food that we've got. He doesn't want to eat it. You know, you call him over to the dish and you give him a piece in his mouth and he goes, spits it out. Just spits it out, man. So I put some, usually of course he's smart too. And, you know, we've been putting like a couple sprinkles of shredded cheese in it or something. So I think that's what he's holding out for. But I don't like taking him to the field if he hasn't eaten yet. Because he runs a lot out there. Yeah, like today, I had him off the leash for probably an hour and 15 minutes. I flew maybe two planes on video when he was off the leash. And he just comes up, and if I tell him to go lay under the car, he'll usually go to the car. Sometimes he'll get bored up there, but you know, like in the F16 video that I post, I had him go up to the car. He went up there and sat by the car until I landed, and then he come running down. Yeah, it's funny, Roach. Yeah. But he's had this food, but we've bought different, we've bought other brands. I don't know. I mean, he gets good food, I mean, it's dry food, but yeah, these are about the size of a little smaller than a quarter and kind of flat. I don't know what brand it is, but he's just like, But now tonight when we fed him, I mean, it's gone. Usually it's gone in like 10 seconds. Yeah, somebody posted a video of a dog. I got it marked to look at. Their dog and a deer. Tuco has been chasing. We got this big ass rabbit that comes in the backyard. And Tuco will tear out after that thing, man. He's never really come close to catching it, but the squirrels will come in the backyard too, because we got trees in the fence line behind us, and they're loaded with squirrels, and they'll go in the yard, and he'll watch them, man. and he'll take out after him. Man, those squirrels, it's hilarious, man, because they get like about 3 feet away from the fence and just leap right over the fence into the tree. Yeah, TNRC, I'm not sure what brand it is that she gets him. But Linda doesn't want him eating chicken and stuff, so I don't. All I know is he eats better than I do. Yeah, it's been hot, like for the last probably month. Like if I stop at the store. Yeah, okay, Roach, yeah. Yeah, I was going to check that out. I saw it. Yeah, it's funny, I mean, how dogs are and stuff. Because I've given him, I've stopped and bought some, like here at all the gas stations, they sell those boneless chicken breasts, 3 pieces and some fries and stuff. And sometimes I'll get one of those if I haven't eaten breakfast and I'm going out kind of late for a brunch. Buzzers, yeah. Yeah, it's like the neighbors' dogs that moved out. Now they got like 5 hound dogs. The people who live there now. I'm telling you what, man. You talk about some barking dogs, man. Those dogs go nuts. And there's like 2 groups of them that they don't get along together and stuff, but they can't stand a siren, man. They'll howl. I don't think coyotes are coming around anymore since we got that rabbit that comes in the backyard. Because we used to have coyotes that would come in, and you could hear them in the woods behind our house. You hear the little pups yipping and stuff. When the neighbors where the 5 dogs are, the Bumpkuses, we call them the Bumpkuses from the Christmas Story, the hound dog. They're good people, great people. The dogs are great. They got a privacy fence, so the dogs, none of the dogs can see, except for back in the back corner. Back there, you can see each other, and then they stand on the table and look over the fence and stuff, and we feed them treats and stuff. But I don't know. It's pretty good. I love dogs. I just hate, if it appears dogs are being mistreated, I can't stand it. Need parts for your Sirius? What do you need, Raymond? Yeah, that's one bad thing about living right here on the edge of the forest, the woods. There's probably about 8 to 12 acres of woods behind our house, between our house and a stage field. Yeah, I don't remember hearing the Army flying this afternoon. It's where they'll do stand downs for different things, and sometimes they'll fly on Saturdays. Getting low on Spike Delikes juice. Yeah, I used to do a lot of deer. I mean, we used to go deer hunting a lot as, like right out of high school and high school. We never, I never shot a deer. I never even shot at a deer. I mean, I was out stalking one day, and I probably could have got a buck that day if I'd have had my broadheads on my arrow shafts, but I didn't. Yeah, nice, Eric. Yeah, man, a new EDF. That's what I kind of wanted to get. I was kind of torn between getting the F86 high performance free wing or the T33 high performance. And I was looking at the L39, but I don't like the looks of the L39. I'm sorry, but it looks like they fly great. Packer Nat Woods. Yeah, it's funny. Like in my videos now, man. If you look closely, you can see the gnats. I've only been swarmed once so far this spring summer season, but basically it's because it's been windy. But it's like as soon as the wind dies, man, it's like the gnat clouds come up and they go. Hey, Che, man, I missed you last night, buddy. I'm sorry. Sorry, man. It's just like I was sitting there, and it's just like all of a sudden my back was bad, and I went in to stretch it out. I think I fell asleep for a little while. I know I fell asleep. But I thought I got up at around 7, but I couldn't find your stream. I don't think you don't have the T33, do you, Shay? I like the looks of the T33. Dave, how you doing, man? David, yourself. Looking forward to meeting you, buddy. I got your shirt ordered. I don't know if it's going to come in time. Teespring is funny. I might have to mail it to you, bud. I agree, Matt. The only free high performance free wean I have is the Avante. Well, Shay, I wouldn't say we didn't miss it. I think everybody missed your stream last night, man. We like what you're doing, man. Congratulations, you're doing well. That's good. I like that. I wish I was doing as well, but I'm doing as well as I can, and you're doing as well as you can, and you're doing good, buddy. I'm glad to see it. I really am. I'm always happy for success, man. You guys are doing well. You and Ashley. You're cheating though. You got a nice young you got a nice young Ashley to help you out and stuff. Yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be good, Dave. That's why I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to bring to fly. But usually at these events, you know, I've only been to one other fly-in. That was the Toys for Tots at the same field, and I shot more video and live stream more than I flew. I flew in the mornings. That's when I flew. Yeah, Shay, I mean, I don't look at this as a competition or anything like that. You know, I mean, I think my channel does pretty well considering I'm no longer in a buy-in every plane mode and stuff, you know, and I think that kind of hurts it a little bit, but the Carbon Z T28, that's a plane that has T28s have a they have a warm spot in my heart, man. And who was it? Oh, Matt, you saw the riders, what was it? The T20 or the AT6 squad, man, that was flying. And you must have been at an air show when I was doing my stream, man. Those what are they called? Teletypers. That'd be nice, Dave, if it doesn't catch on fire. Yeah, I enjoy the stuff you're doing. I mean, I've been flying for a little while now, I guess, but it's just funny I see people doing stuff. Yeah, it's not so much saving money, it's saving space. I mean, you look around here and, you know, this was after 3 years of giving 5 babies away at Perry, you know, that I've pinned down. And this isn't nothing. I've got 10 more in the bedroom racks. I have 3 in the shed out the steel building out back, and what you see here. So I've got a lot. Yeah, that's it. The Geeko Sky. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, those guys are great to watch. I love watching those guys fly. Those are the AT6s, right, Matt? Oh, hearing all those big radial engines, or are those the T-28s? There's a T-28 team and then the AT-6 team. I just love them. Either one of them or both of them, man. The Sky Typers, they as they fly, they have smoke systems that emit smoke at different intervals, and they spell stuff in the air. It's cool as heck, man. Cool, Matt. Yeah, because they used to have air shows at Tyndall Air Force Base, which is Panama City Beach. It's like an hour and a half from here. And then we go to Pensacola, which is like 2 and 3/4 hours to get over there to watch the Blue Angels with their air shows and stuff. It's just like, God, man, we go, because I'm retired military, you know, like at the Tyndall show, I can drive on base and just park right close, and then walk across the highway or get on the shuttle and go over and stuff. Texans, that's right, yeah. I couldn't remember if the Gecko Sky Typers were Texans or T-28s. Oh man, but seeing those things, I mean, like the real T-28s and the Texans, I mean, they look so slow and graceful and loud in the air, man. It's just so cool. It's just like the PT-17s, man. When you see in, you know, like out of Pensacola, there's a squadron with 5 or 6 of them, and man, they fly like at 80 miles an hour. Watching them, they'll fly in formation. They don't do really any kind of stunts or anything. They're not set up for that, but they just crawl. Melbourne, yeah, nice. Yeah, Tyndall, man. It's not so much COVID, man, but when Michael came through, it hit Tyndall bad. I think they lost a lot of their hangars and everything else down there, and that's an active Air Force base there. They do a lot of real stuff. I used to love going down to the city marina there, because you can see the runways, you know, as planes left and landed at Tyndall, and they had, I think it was AT-4s that were, you know, the drone planes were painted orange. Anything that was a drone was painted orange. They would take off and then fly out into the Gulf where they get shot down. And seeing the orange planes fly, I was like, that's an the Vietnam style plane that Free Wing still sells, but E-flite quit. AT-6? I think it's AT-6, yeah. Seeing those things go out there, man, is you know, you see that orange plane, man, you know it's got a one-way flight going on when you're at the beach, man. You see that orange plane takes off, man, and heads out south on the Gulf. You know it ain't coming back, baby. It's going to be fish habitat. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and shut down because I got to move stuff in. But I appreciate everybody for coming in. I really do. I appreciate it. I don't know. Maybe we'll do some cool things out here. But it's just like any time I do something, I like doing stuff, but I like reading and responding to the chat, you know, because I don't know, when you guys go to live streams, to me, what the person says, it's great, but the chat is why I'm there. I mean, you know, it's nice to see Shay talking about his jetty, you know, hold up his jetty, you know, you take that Spectrum users, here's a jetty right there for you. No, I'm just kidding, man, it's good. No, I agree, man. Yeah, core radios or jetties, it seems like what people use for the Sirius planes. And, you know, your Black Horse Avanti might not be Sirius yet, but I think you're heading towards Sirius stuff there once you get your turbine and everything like that. And I like it. I think it's great. But, yeah, you guys, last of the Spike of the Likes juice, give it one last chance. Again, I got this off of the Wings of Pegasus. He does live streams and stuff. He's a pretty cool cat. But yep, Spike the Likes juice. Hey Dave, I'll do whatever you. I'm pretty easy, man. I'll help you do what you want to do. All right, guys, I appreciate it. I thank you all for being here. Like I said, man, I don't care what the subscriber count is. You know, this is Jeff in Lower Alabama. I have fun. I have fun flying. I have fun making videos. It's like when I'm flying without the videos, you know, I mean, it's like, I don't know. I mean, I might fly better when I'm not doing a video, but, you know, I'm still having fun. I still laugh and chuckle when I land and stuff. But I thank you all for being here. It's been fun. It's been great. This is Jeff in Lower Alabama, baby. I'm going to try to make this a little quieter because I know my mic gain is set up pretty well, but bye.